Today made me wonder what my mother remembers about me as a child. Now that my lovely mom is more advanced in years, I wonder if she recalls how mesmerized I was by the Ferris wheel on the rooftop of a department store where she would sometimes take me along shopping. I haven't forgotten that simple but special moment that she and I, mother and child, got in one of those colorful swinging cabins of that Ferris wheel and enjoyed a peaceful and breathtaking ride. So you can just imagine how I felt. A lot of you remember that I was away for a few days in Germany and France for the Christmas market tour, and I encountered a few Ferris wheels, and I got in one of those, and I really felt like a little child, like a little boy. And speaking of which, by the way, each of us is a child of God. Don't ever lose that child in you, all right? Don't ever. Let that child come out of you sometimes, okay? We're all children of God. Well, those of you here who are parents, or even if you've been like a mother figure to a child, you probably remember many special moments in the lives of your little ones. And I bet many of you recall the excitement of seeing your child walk for the first time, or hearing their first words come out of their little mouth, like mama, dada, or maybe love you. But as their personalities start to develop more and their vocabulary increase, the one word that a child eventually learns to say is the word no. More than the word yes. And once that child gets a hold of the word no, they seem to use it a lot, even all the way to their teen years, right? You tell them to stop crying, they say, no. Put those matches down, no. Oh, and by the way, I remember, this one is regarding my brother. He loved putting his finger in the toaster oven for, I don't know why. I remember my mother telling him, don't do that. Stop doing that. Or how about stop hitting your sister? No. Give your brother a bit of that chocolate candy. No. Pick up your toys. No. Get back in the house now. No. Clean your room. No. Get dressed. We're going to church. No, I don't wanna. It's incredible how much power that word seems to have. It often becomes the answer to nearly every request. But the interesting thing is, many of us adults seem to cling to that word as much as, or even more so, than our kids. I mean, how often do we find ways to put things off? How often do we neglect our responsibilities or refuse to cooperate? And how often have we lied or resist the changes we know we need to make? Those are some of the ways that we often say no. And while we might not always vocalize it, it's there in us, shaping a lot of what we do or don't do. And most certainly, we even say no to God more times than we care to admit. And it's why today's Marian solemnity is so appropriate. We're celebrating Mary said, okay, Gabriel, reflecting her profound faith and her unwillingness to choose what she may have wanted over what she believed God wanted. For Mary, it was always yes, 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 yes to God. She teaches us the importance of listening to God's word, of pondering the truths of our faith, of praying daily that our faith be preserved and strengthened. She teaches us that obedience, true obedience, is not some passive subservience, as if it's a sign of weakness or spinelessness, but rather that obedience comes from a free choice made in the light of what is true and good. True obedience aims not at safely conforming to the expectations of those more powerful than ourselves, but of putting oneself at the service of something that is greater than oneself. So today, my friends, is a day on which we can look to the year ahead and imagine the way we hope the year unfolds. Imagine the things we want to accomplish. And most importantly, imagine the person we hope to be. And if we truly want to be the person God created us to be, if we truly want to be more and better than we were yesterday, well then Mary, Mother of God, is a worthwhile example for all of us. She's a fitting lens through which we can look more clearly at ourselves and see what is lacking. See the countless opportunities we have each and every day to turn our no's to yeses. So starting today, in the spirit of Mary, the Mother of God, say yes to a lot of things. Say, yes, God, I will eat more healthy, adding more fruit and vegetables to my diet, and I will drink more water. Yes, God, I will exercise more, and I will, despite my age. And I say that, by the way, because my mother, I hope she doesn't kill me. She's probably not watching. My mother is turning. And so when I say exercise more, be more physically active, my mother can do squats better. It was squats and wall push-ups better than some 30-year-old. So God bless my mom. I hope she keeps going. Say yes. Yes, God, I will learn a new skill and enjoy a new hobby and not limit myself. Yes, God, I will broaden my horizon by traveling more and thereby allowing myself to appreciate this beautiful and vast world that you created for us. Yes, I will make time for coffee or dinner with an old friend. Yes, I will do self-care by taking a leisurely walk or buying myself fresh flowers if I'm just having a bad day, or reading a book, or maybe getting that much-needed spa treatment. Yes, God, I will volunteer my time for a worthy cause to be part of the change. Yes, I will help someone in need, even when it's not convenient for me. Yes, I will give more of what I have to others and not worry so much about whether or not I have enough. Yes, God, I will forgive that person that I've been unwilling to forgive. Yes, I will make more time with my family and not make my work my absolute top priority. Yes, God, I will be a better listener, seeking first to understand instead of to be understood, to create a peaceful environment for the other person to feel heard and valued, and thereby allowing me to learn a thing or two from a different point of view. Yes, God, I will lift people up to encourage them and affirm them and build them up. Yes, God, I will be brave enough to face up to challenging situations and deal with them honestly. And yes, God, I will extend respect, compassion, grace, and forgiveness to the degree that I would like it extended to me. To start a new beginning, to truly be the best version of ourselves in the new year, is as simple as being more open to whatever God is asking of us. Each of us has a God-given role to play in how the coming year turns out for ourselves and for each person we come in contact with. And we have Mary, our Blessed Mother, the Mother of God, to guide us in the coming year to every wonderful thing that God has in store for us. Happy New Year, everyone.
Thank you for joining us for this celebration of the Mass. This virtual Mass is broadcast to hundreds of people every day of the week. You know, over 100 years ago, the very first celebrations of the Mass took place on the second floor of the Glenview Public House. It's been inconceivable that 100 years later, we would be reaching so many people all over the world through this technology. If you'd like to support the ongoing broadcasts of OLPH's Masses, please go to our website, go to Give Central, and you'd be able to support the ongoing outreach of this virtual ministry. Thank you for your support. Most of all, thank you for joining us in prayer. God bless you.